Inconsistency in ball striking can come from a lot of different ways, but what can we change in this golfer's swing so that it can help you improve your golf swing as well? So, from this angle, we can see a lot of what's happening instead from the other angle here. So, I do think it's important to sometimes post these angles here. So, we're going to shift our attention to what the knees are doing and kind of how they're bending and flexing when we're taking the club away. So, as you'll notice, when we swing this club away, at the top of the backswing, what I'm going to notice is we still have quite a significant amount of bend in that trowel leg there. And so essentially, like if you think about it, if your trowel leg, so for a right-handed golfer, the right leg, if you swing back and you keep the flex in your knee, it's going to be very hard to create any sort of hip rotation. So we want to be losing some amount of bend as we swing the club back because that facilitates some hip rotation. And now because of this, because he's not able to rotate kind of into that hip joint as he swings the club back, you're going to notice that where the pressure is shifting into that right foot is significantly kind of on the outside of it. So it's a subtle move, but even from here all the way up to the top, you can see that that pressure starts to shift onto the outside of the foot. And so then again, if you're trying to push off something, you're going to try to push off the instep of your foot. So if you're trying to throw anything or propel something in front of you towards a target, we're not going to try and push off the back of our foot. And so that's what might be making it difficult for this player to then come in to hit the golf ball and create any sort of lean to the shaft. So you can see that that club head is going to line up very fast with the hands kind of through this hitting zone. But even like in this position here, we're just not seeing any sort of, let's say, lag. I don't like using the word lag, but there's not as much kind of holding of that angle there. It's very much released, that angle, essentially like when he's coming down to hit the golf ball. And so that's going to throw where that club head is landing, obviously very far behind the golf ball as well. And then he's going to have to like compensate for that to try to improve the contact, or he's just going to fat it. So the biggest thing for me is trying to tidy up this pivot. So the first move, just trying to understand what the knees are trying to do and kind of how that pressure is going to shift so that we can have a little bit more consistency in where that strike location is, rather than throwing out angles and, like landing the club too far behind or thinning the golf ball. So if you want your golf swing analyzed just like this, comment or DM me the word analysis on Instagram and I'll send you through the exact instructions on how to get one of these.